Okay, so many of you asked how to use the BVAI or now known as FLAI with Ultimate Traffic Live. So just going to do a quick tutorial of how to use these models or repaints with Ultimate Traffic Live. Few requirements, of course. First, sorry. First one is that you have this installed, and you can pretty much install this anywhere. I believe I have it installed to my D drive, which is what I use for all my flight simulation related softwares. So once you have that installed, um, leave that. The other thing that you need to make sure is in your simulator sim objects. What that is? In your sim objects .config, which is located. Um, It would be in your C drive, program data, Lockheed Martin, prepared version 4, which is what I'm using, and then sim objects. Okay, so that's going to be your path to the folder. So I'll just quickly show you from the C drive. C drive, program data, Lockheed Martin, prepared, and sim objects, which will open up this for me. What you need to make sure is you have this entry inside it. Title, BVAI traffic, and then the path to your specific location where it is installed. Sim objects airplane. So basically you need to point the path to, probably have this opened. Yeah. So if, for example, in my case, FLAI, sim objects, and then airplanes. So I need to basically copy this path that points to where all the models are installed and then just paste that here. Simple as that. I'll also post a link to where I got this tutorial or step-by-step guide from, so you guys can follow it anyway. So once this path is installed here, this is added. And close this. Um, do not need this. No, do not save changes. You can run Ultimate Traffic Live. So basically, I'll redo that again as well. UTL, Ultimate Traffic Live, desktop, wait for it to load. Okay, so just wait for it to load up. Go under configuration, aircraft, and then what you want to do is, this is the section you're going to be working with. Basically, it's a very simple process. Obviously, sometimes you might get issues where the aircraft won't show up or there'll be glitches, but you just find a quick what I've done is I've reverted them back to default until I found a solution for them, but 90% of the time it has worked for me. So I'm going to show you an example of Air Canada, which is what I replace all the repaints for. So this is a schedule that is already built into Ultimate Traffic Live, right? Your dashboard add-ons, the add-on schedule that's already there. And then if you sort by airline and then you choose the airline you want, so for example Air Canada, and then I go under, these are the various sub or what you call sister companies of Air Canada. Air Canada obviously being the main company, and then Jazz, Rouge, Air Georgian. Okay, so we'll just go with Air Canada for example. And then say I want to replace the A319 model. What I would do is I would go into this folder here where you have the FLAI models installed. So go all the way into the airplane folder. So it's just basically I want to find which manufacturer or which repaint company has made the repaint for the A318, 19, sorry. So I'm going to go in here and then I find the aircraft model, A319, okay? And then obviously you can see there's Air Canada. If you want to see the repaints, this is the new color, retro. Right. And then what I would do, I would go all the way down to the bottom and open the aircraft config file. Let's open this. Now in here, all you're looking for is who the UI manufacturer is, FAIB. Okay, perfect. So that's all the information you need for that specific aircraft type. Go back here. Make sure your flight simulator selection is selected to whichever flight simulator you're using, and then under manufacturer, go down to FAIB, Airbus A319, Air Canada, new color. Now, so basically what I would do is I would take this and then I would hit assign. Now I can't show you this example, but let me see because I've already added them over here. You can see them all over here. So FAIB, Airbus A319, Air Canada, new color. And then I also have, there's a retro livery as well. So I've added 1% of all the A319 Air Canada. 1% of that will be in the retro color. This you can adjust, but there's a step you have to do just before you adjust all of this. I'm going to see if I can find an example where I have not made any changes yet. So let me go down to, I believe, United Airlines. So as you can see, there's a whole load of schedules for various airlines. UAL. Boy, looks like I've gone through this one as well. Okay, you know what? I'll show you this one since I haven't changed the default ones in this one. Okay. So as you can see, United Airlines, operator United Airlines, and then I'm looking at the Boeing 787-800 model, and I want to replace the Ultimate Traffic Light default model that they have, which is, as you can see, it's already incorrect. It's a 787-9, and we want a 787-8. So I would go over to my FLAI sim object airplanes folder, look for that specific aircraft. So we're looking for a 778, which is there. And then obviously see they have a United model already repaint in it. So I would open up the, give me 1 second, the aircraft config for that specific model, and then I would see who the again UI manufacturer is. It's Boeing. Okay, so come over here, go to Boeing 788, United Airlines, and then I would hit, so you know, I've selected the schedule that I want to make changes to. So I want to make changes to United Airlines, the carrier, the operator, of course, United Airlines within that category, and then the aircraft 787-800. Then I'd come down here, I would look for the manufacturer based on the information found here, right over here, on the aircraft.config for that specific aircraft model. Okay, which it said Boeing. So then I'll drop this menu, find Boeing, find the airframe type, and then the variation that I want, and then I'll click assign aircraft. So this step has to be in this very specific order. Select assign aircraft. So as you can see, it's already assigned the Boeing 788 United Airlines, and it still has the ultimate traffic life. So don't touch this just yet. What you want to do is click on save repaint down here. This is very important. Do not delete this before you do that, because I don't know if it's a bug or whatever it is, but if I remove this, for example, I can't click save repaint no matter what I do. Okay. And if I click save settings, it reverts back to the ultimate traffic life. Okay. And you just basically have to, it made no changes to your adding the airframe to it. So basically Boeing 788 United Airlines, assign, save repaints. So click on this. Ultimate traffic repaint has been saved. Perfect. Now I can go ahead and remove ultimate traffic live, and then make sure this, if it's the only repaint that you have, so say you have more than one repaint for this very specific model, then you can adjust this according to what you want. But if it's only the one that you have, for example, I only have this particular repaint for this Boeing 788, make sure this is at 100%, and then click save repaint, because if you leave it at 50%, what will happen is the ultimate traffic live one will also come back and you'll have both of them. It's just basically you're saying if this is 50%, then what's the other 50% going to? The program kind of, reads it as you may have accidentally deleted the other one where you wanted this as 50% and the ultimate traffic live model as 50%. Save repaint, and pretty much that is it. That is all you need to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly show you an example of how I replace the Air Canada models I have prepared and running here. If we, once it's done, there we go. It was in pause. So as you can see around my airport here, I have replaced quite a few of the default skins, right? I have most of the new colors already assigned. I know Aircan doesn't have all of the fleets replaced, but hey, I like the new colors. I also have now the Air Canada Rouge. Now, this is very interesting because Air Canada Rouge had a schedule, but no repaints assigned to it. So because I'm guessing Ultimate Traffic Light didn't have the repaints already in their initial release, probably coming out with the service pack. But anyway, uh, BVAI or FLAI had the repaints. I used them and I, assigned them to that schedule. And now you see them. These did not show up before. Now they do. Right. So basically, pretty much that is it. That is how it is done. Yeah. I'll upload this to my YouTube and I'll post a link in the Facebook group that a couple of you guys were asking for this guide. And hopefully this helps. Any questions, just shoot me a message and I should be able to help you out. Thank you.